My name is Rhonda Williams, culinary professional and educator. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen. Today, we're going to prepare some green squash, commonly known as zucchini. Just like the butternut squash that we prepared the other day, zucchini is really not a vegetable. It is a fruit that is loaded with antioxidants and vitamin A, just like the winter butternut squash. Both are good for your eyes and good for your skin. We're simply going to saute our zucchini with onion and fresh tomato. The produce has been washed, and I'm going to cut off the ends. Okay. I'm going to get our pan going so that when everything is cut, you're ready to go. A little olive oil, low heat. I'm just going to cut the zucchini in rounds. Now my onion. I've peeled my onion, and now I'm going to cut that into rounds. The word sauté is French. It means to jump. And what's happening is that you cut your vegetables into small portions, and the high heat and oil make the vegetables jump in the pan. Some people think sauté derivative also means to dance. The vegetables dance around in the pan because of the high heat. We'll just be a few minutes doing this. Okay. All right. Our sauteed zucchini is done. Looks great. Onions are caramelized. I'm not going to use salt. I am going to use basil, which I love. Delicious side fruit, not vegetable, to accompany your entree. Today I'm going to give you some ideas what to do with the pineapple and mango that were in some of the food donations. First we're going to cut our pineapple. Later on, I'll show you how to root it should you want to start a plant. Pineapple is a great source of fiber and vitamin C. Next we have our mango. I'm going to peel our mango. Cut. Pick it back up. Okay. From our food drop, we have our pineapple and our mango. I added raspberries, strawberries, and blueberries just to give the plate more color. You could add whatever fruit that you have on hand and use the pineapple and mango that you received in the distribution box. This could be a good breakfast item, a light lunch, or just an appetizer. Fresh produce, loaded with vitamin C and vitamin B. Blueberries give us antioxidants. Bon appetit. Thank you, Mr. Glover, for addressing food insecurity in our community. Today, I'm going to show you how I can prepare the carrots that I got in my food donation box. As with any fresh vegetables, you want to wash them before use. Today's recipe is called Simply Roasted Carrots. Carrots are an excellent source of vitamin A and fiber. You would wash your carrots. We're going to cut the ends off. Next, we're going to clean our carrots. This recipe calls for 1 pound of carrots, 3 tablespoons of butter, and 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees. While the oven is preheating, we're going to use our guide on our butter. 1, 2, 3. We're going to cut the red line right there, and that's going to be our 3 tablespoons. We're going to use a cast iron frying pan to make our caramelized roasted carrots. 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of butter in our frying pan. We'll put this in the oven and wash it and wait for the butter to melt and the brown sugar to dissolve in our butter. All right, while the butter's melting, I'm going to cut our carrots. You can cut them in any shape that you like, but be mindful. Try to get them even pieces so that they all cook evenly. Okay, this is looking good. The butter is melting. I'm going to stir the brown sugar in the butter. Okay, to this I'm going to add our carrots. Some people add a little garlic to their roasted carrot recipe. That's up to you. Some people salt and butter their carrots. I try not to salt too much. We as people suffer from high blood pressure, obesity. So I try not to overdo it with the salt. Okay, this looks good. We're going to put this in the oven for 30 minutes. And in 30 minutes, we're going to have some good caramelized roasted carrots. Okay, here they are, roasted to perfection. I could almost taste them with my eyes. We'll sprinkle a little parsley. If you'd like, you could squeeze a little fresh lemon. But otherwise, they are done. Roasted and caramelized to perfection. Bon appetit. Today I'm going to prepare some cauliflower. Cauliflower is a cousin to broccoli. Even though this cauliflower is white, cauliflower also comes in different colors, orange or purple. Cauliflower is a Mediterranean vegetable. You can do a lot with it. It's a very mild, nutty taste. It's high in fiber and helps us prevent cancer. I'm going to roast. No, I'm not. I'm going to steam this cauliflower. Normally, I like to either roast, steam, or saute my vegetables. But today, we're going to steam this cauliflower in a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to add a little bit of a seasoning. I'm going to use Mrs. Dash. Now, the length of time you steam your vegetable is up to you. Some people like their vegetables firm, a la dente. Some a little softer. When the Pilgrims first cut into the cauliflower, they called it cruciferous because they saw the cross. People are making pizza crust with cauliflower. They're grating it for a rice consistency. We'll add a little water. There are recipes now where you mash cauliflower like potatoes. Okay, see you in a few minutes. Now, cauliflower is done. A little olive oil drizzle, just for flavor, ever so slightly. We'll sprinkle it with some seasoning. Any seasoning that you like will do. I'm going to use Cajun. And maybe a little parsley. We'll give it a quick toss. And we're ready to eat. Well, today I'm going to show you what to do with a butternut squash. Thank you, Mr. Glover, CEO of Triarch, and his partners for addressing food insecurity. Mr. Glover and his partners provide hot meals to go and food pantry. Food pantry meaning they provide us with boxes of food that include staples, canned goods, and produce. Nothing adds to your diet better than fresh produce. The butternut squash, one of my favorites. So much you can do with it. You could make soup, butternut planks. You could scoop out the inside and make butternut mash, like mashed potatoes. But today, I'm going to simply roast it. Nothing beats roasted, steamed, or sauteed vegetables. As with any produce, you want to wash your produce first. That has already been done. Butternut squash can be a challenge to cut. Angle your chef knife down and rock it through. Next, we're going to scoop out the pulp and the seeds. All right, I'm cleaning out the pulp and the seeds. Nothing fancy is required. Good old-fashioned spoon should do the trick. All right. Okay, our squash is pretty clean. I'm going to place it on our cooking tray. I'm going to fill the well with brown sugar. Sprinkle on a little nutmeg. And my favorite, cinnamon. Set your oven to 400 and we'll bake for about 40 minutes until a paring knife or cake tester comes out of the flesh easy. I'll see you in 40 minutes. They're done. And look how delicious they look. Caramelized, tender, and ready to be eaten. Let's have some squash.